Hello, welcome to Nixies Notebooks. I am your host, and today we are going to work some more in our No Sew Spine journal. This will be part 8, and we're going to do 2 pages. I have some ideas, and I will show you what those are. So, we are going to, first, I need to fix this. I really don't like the way that looks. That didn't come out very well. Not a fan. So we're going to fix this. We're going to do it real easy. I'm just going to take a piece of lace and we're going to glue it down. But I need to find a part that's not bendy or folded. So I think we'll have to go from inside. Here, oh, it's all still bendy. Well, alright. I'm going to make it slightly longer. Just kind of give it a little bit of character, something different for the book. It's okay that it sticks out a little bit. We'll trim up this side too. This is actually going to be easy. It's just going to give the book a little bit of character, and I'm kind of thinking, do you want to run maybe a piece of washi? Nah, I'm not going to put washi tape. We're just gonna glue this down right here, and there you go. Seems really easy. Easy way, easy peasy, and then we will get it done. The reason why there's this fold here is because we used the brad there, so it kind of caused a little bit of a fold. And the page isn't turning over as much as we'd like because I did all this yesterday and then that right there. But that's okay. This will help keep the pages in place a little bit. Not that I'm really worried about them coming up, but just in case. So what we're going to do, take a piece of paper for safety. And I am just going to actually glue this down. And I think we're going to leave it like that. Actually, I really want to put some washi tape on there to kind of make the lace pop out a little bit. What do you guys think? I'm thinking that's a maybe. Do I go to my go-to gold? Oh boy, decisions. Yeah, we've already used a lot of gold in this, so why not keep going? For anyone that hates gold, sorry. But yeah, I think that'll help make it pop a little bit. Not every page in this journal has to be worked on or has to have a lot of stuff on it. You know, it's good to have some empty spaces. Might not be the best word for it, but it's good to have some spaces in there. You know, it doesn't always have to be every page doesn't have to have a bunch of stuff to call your attention to it. I mean, a lot of them do, because that's the point of the journal, but you know, some empty spaces, some little quiet places are good too. It gives the person who gets the journal an opportunity to make it their own as well, you know, by doing, alright, I gotta sit down, by doing their own stuff with it. So I'm just gonna try to very carefully, I want to try to keep it on camera, but I think it's gonna be very difficult for me to do this on camera by cutting it. So I sometimes use the edge of my desk to kind of drop the book down and rest it on the corner to cut it a little bit better, but then you can't see it. So I do that when I bind books too. I'll put half the book kind of on the corner there, and then I will bind it that way. It just makes it easier. I'm not going to worry about gluing it down because I'm going to put glue right on top of it. And there'll be glue on both that and that, so that'll hold it all down, hopefully. It will. And I just lost a piece of, oh boy. How far in the video? And I'm already making a mess. Okay. Is this the piece? Nope, that's, nope. This one? Is this it? This is it. Okay. So like I said, we're just gonna glue this. Yeah, there we go. That makes it pop, doesn't it? Yeah, I like that better. Good call. All right. And hold on one second. I do have to turn on my fan because it is starting to get warm in here. And I'm wearing my glasses and I don't want them to slide down off my nose and into whatever I'm doing. So. All right. Sorry about that. I am back. Okay. So we are going to use fabric tack. I use this in the other video. It's great. It's great for especially when you're using fabric and paper. So the way I'm going to do this is I am going to, that page is just gonna cause me all sorts of problems. I'm just gonna glue. I'm sorry, I wasn't even doing it on camera, was I? I am just gluing down this edge. And then I'm going to pat it gently. Don't do that. Come on. And I'm just going to pat it gently into place. Ever so gently. Boop. It's like rubber cement, so it comes off pretty easily. I get glue all over my hands anyways, it doesn't matter. Sorry, that is off the camera. So I'm just basically gluing it, and I'm just going to pat it down really carefully. Looks really messy, but it's really not. I mean, it won't be that messy. Okay. And I just realized I put a big blob of glue at the bottom there, and that's okay. You know what we're going to do? Make this a little tabby. That's fine. You can see already it's already glued pretty well down. It dries pretty quickly. There we go. And now let me glue down this little part right here. There we go. So, there. I quickly fixed that page. I just wanted to show that it is easy to do some quick fixes on some stuff if you want to. It doesn't have to be, you know, crazy like, oh my gosh, I have to tear out this page, or oh my gosh, how do I fix this, and do something elaborate. You can do something as simple as just gluing down some lace. And it does work pretty well. So let's just see here. Yep, that looks good. And I'm going to leave it a little bit hanging off. I'm going to leave it like that. I think it'll give the book some character. It's okay. Sometimes, you know, even if you make a mistake, it's all right, because it gives the journal character. So that was quick and easy. So we are going to do something else today. So I'm going to move this out of here. Well, no, I'm going to leave that there, I think. But we are going to need another piece of paper. We're going to work with some stamps. Yay, stamps. So I have a friend who is traveling in Morocco, so this is kind of Moroccan inspired because of her journals. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp over here all of this. I'm not going to go all the way down, and you'll kind of see what I'm going to do. And we're going to use some different colors. And I'm going to do this to just kind of take away from the writing a little bit, and to keep this space here for people who want to journal. I also don't want to go all the way down, because on this side, the ink is going to come through. And on this side, this is obviously some prime writing space as well. So we don't really want to take up too much of that, because we do want to, you know, leave some spaces for people to write, and some spaces for them to, you know, if they want to do their own collages onto the pages. So that's what I'm going to leave here. But in order to kind of pull away from these words a little bit, I think we are going to do this. We are going to put this down. Now, I'm not going to go all the way to the edge, but I am going to have to tape it down. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take a washi tape that you know doesn't stick very well. I've worked with this one already yesterday, and I know I can just feel it doesn't stick all that well. Even still, what we're going to do is we are going to take this, can't see it, but I'm going to put it on my clothes, on my pants, and just pick up some lint. The reasoning why is it will keep it from sticking as hard or as well. Because just in case it decides it wants to be sticky, you know. And we do not want to get it on the actual design itself. So, what did I do with that? Oh. It's already been one of those weeks. I just want this stuck down enough so that way it doesn't lift up or move while I am trying to stamp on it. And you will see why in a minute, because if you do, then it might ruin it. It's probably not going to be overly straight. That's okay. I can live with that. I'm I'm also going to tape it down to the paper behind it. And then we're going to have to put something on this page to keep it from sticking up repeatedly. Oops. It actually, well, you know what? It doesn't even matter if I stick it here because I'm not going to go over the paper. I mean, I probably will a little bit, but I won't. Like, this paper isn't going to matter. I will go off the page, but the paper doesn't matter. So that's totally fine. And we'll use, you know, we use this one. So we're being a little bit fair. And I'm using this one. I should use this one first. This one isn't all that pretty. It's just a steel gray. So. And you can see the cat hairs that are probably on me from picking up my cat earlier, so please disregard those. Okay. All right, so now what we're going to do is I have one brush that goes with this one right here. We're going to use this one. I'm going to put this right here. Is that going to stay? Ooh, yeah. Look at that. All right. So we're going to use this one. Let me see. I was thinking I would use, let's see, this red, I think. No, this is an orange. I have orange. Oh, orange. I can't find my orange though. Just looking through real quick. I don't see. It's like a. Nope. None of those are orange, are they? That's blue and silver. What are we gonna do? Let's see. You know what, we'll use that with that. And we're going to use this. Don't know what happened to my orange. But maybe we'll use some tan as well. You're probably like, what in the world are you doing? This one. Oh, this one will work for the red, I think. And this one for the tan. Has some green on it, but I'm not too worried about it. Tan. Oh, you know what? I don't have yellow anymore. Maybe I'll use this one for the yellow. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. Again, I probably should have been a little more prepared for this. We'll use that for the tan. And then we need we need the pink. Right. We'll use this one for the pink. Okay. Don't want to be throwing in the same daubers onto the wrong ones. So, all right. Let's get started. So, what I'm going to do, start with the light first. Yeah, we should start with the light first, and then we're going to go to the dark. So we're going to start with the light. Ink first, and then we're going to go towards the dark. So. And I'm just dabbing. That's it. I'm not worried about the circles, and you'll see why in a few more minutes after I finish all the colorings. Always do light to dark. It'll probably be better for your design. That way you can cover up the lighter ones with the darker, if that makes sense. Let's make this corner really dark. Oh, I didn't want to go down that far, did I? Oops. Oh well, that's fine. That was not my intention. That's okay. New plan, new plan. Okay. All right. Now we are going to move on to, let's work on to the pink. I think this pink color, I'm not going to probably use a lot of it, but we'll just use some of it, kind of see where it goes, how it works. Should probably test it out first, see if it's really the color I think it's going to be, because sometimes you get the stamps and you're like, is that really the color I thought it was going to be? Sure.
I don't know if you can hear the outside, how the doors open in the house.
You can do some circular motions. I would suggest it if you're going to kind of let it kind of go off the page a little bit. Or if you're going to stop before you're done with your thing. And we're going to actually spruce this up a little bit. So, but this actually comes out pretty good. So I got these, I got the stencils on Amazon. They're relatively inexpensive, I believe, if I remember correctly. It's okay to mix them up a little bit. Alright. I think, you know what, I think I'm only going to use 3 colors. I think I'm going to ditch the red. I think I'm going to go right for that rhubarb. I think that's going to be the color I'm really going to want to work in here. We're going to pull some of that down here though. I think the rhubarb will really make it pop. That's the color right here. Which you probably, oh, I'm like nodding my head towards it because, you know, you guys can see my head and I'm like, look at that over there, that one. This, the rhubarb, that's what I'm talking about. So all the times I did all the I chose all the foam and stuff, you guys can see it. I apologize for that. That was not my intention. Okay. All right. So now let's move on to the rhubarb. Gotta put it down somewhere. I'm trying to so the camera is I'm standing up and the camera is right where I need to look down on the page, so trying to kind of work around it. So I apologize. I need a bigger craft room is what I really need. So, oh, as I was saying, I got these stencils on Amazon. I don't remember. They were relatively inexpensive. Bought these. They come with I don't know, there's 40 different designs or 50 different designs, something like that. And they're relatively inexpensive. And I also bought some flower ones too, which I've done as well, or used as well. Some of my other journaling. As you can see, it does take a little bit of a time, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm going to go down, I think. Maybe I just won't go all the way to that corner. See how it looks. We'll make it look. We'll make it work. All right. That doesn't look good right there. Okay. All right, so now you're like, okay, well that's great. Now what are you going to do with it? I will show you. So, I had to wait a little bit for it to dry, just a second or two. It shouldn't take that long for it to dry, I don't think. Ugh. So you gotta watch out. Some of these like to pull up. It's the one thing I hate. They have one stamp. I mean, they are glued, but not glued very well. I probably should get just some super glue to make them glue better, but I haven't done that yet, so. Because me and super glue don't get along. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some rub-on paints next. Oops, that's okay. So, I got these all on Amazon, and what you do is you put your little finger in there, and then you just rub it on. That's just how it works. And they actually look pretty cool when you use them. So we're just going to figure out which ones we are going to want to use. I think I really like that color right there. I think that would look good over the brown a little bit. Maybe, ooh, what about that copper? Maybe we'll use the copper over the little brown just a little bit, just kind of spruce it up a little bit. Ooh, there's also that Nubian. It's also a good idea to kind of test them, like see what they are going to look like when you put them down. This one broke. I think I have another one of these somewhere. I can't find them. These are actually relatively inexpensive. I think they're kind of like maybe an oil base, maybe. So I'm just going to kind of see. I don't think I'm going to like that over the brown. Well, maybe. I don't know. Let's see, what does this look like over the brown? What is that one? Colonial? What is a colonial? I don't know what a colonial is. Maybe the deep gold? I was kind of looking for more of a, maybe the copper. Let's see. I'm looking for my Kleenexes, so. I had a Clorox wipe here. Use that. Get myself really clean with the Clorox wipe. There we go. And I just used my shirts to dry off my hands. Sorry. I am a country bumpkin. Not really, but. Ooh, yeah. I think we're going to use the copper. And I'm not a big. What was that red? Ruby? No. Let's see. Is there any other? Ooh, what about this one? How about the rosewood? Let's see. What if that would look good with the red? Ooh. You guys even see that? I hope so. So those are the different swatches that I'm doing. I hope you guys can see all this, because if not, that'll be sad, and I really, well, won't be able to redo it because I just did it. So let me show you. These are some of the swatches that I've done. While we wait for the ink to dry just a little bit. So watch out, this will get everywhere. I will get it everywhere. So it's probably dried enough. So we're going to start off, I think I'm going to start off with some copper. And I'm going to leave this on. And you'll see why. And we're not going to just paint everything. We're just going to kind of accentuate. Ooh, that was a big word. I liked it. Ooh, what's that color? Oh, it's purple. See, that says that's purple. Does that really look like purple to you? Like that's not purple. That's what it says. It's purple. Oh, all right. Maybe it is purple. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see? There's the purple. All right, I lied. It really is purple, I guess. It's like a, I don't know what kind of purple that is. Metallic purple? It doesn't really look like purple to me, but, well, it does a little bit. It's like there's a top coat on it, and then you have to really kind of rub it in to get the purple out. I don't know. All right. Anyways, all right. Oh, but see, when you wipe it off, it does look like it's purple, so. Interesting. All right. Well, let's start with the copper, though. We're just going to put some of the copper on some of the brown areas, so. As you can see, I'm just kind of a little here, a little bit there. You know, if you got some excess on your finger, you just kind of go over to the next one. Some of them can be really dark, some of them can be really light. It'll just give it some more, I don't know. It'll give it more stuff. I don't know what word I'm looking for there. Sorry, I don't know what to talk about today. I guess I can ask y'all how your day was. So, how was your day? What did you do in school? Just kidding. So what are we gonna do for the red? Did we come up with a decision? Oh, Nixie, what are you doing over here? I wonder if we just kind of put, I wonder how that red would look. Nix, don't even think about it. Noodle, no. Noodle, noodle, don't. This is not for Nixie cats. I don't know. Let's use it a little bit. I'm not so sure. No, I'm not gonna use that one. Sorry. Nixie, you're in my way. Hey, 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 hey! No one wants cats in their books. Noodle, what you got on your head there, baby? I know. You're a good kitten. You're a good girl. She just can't leave me alone ever. I think I want to stick more with the where are you going? Cat. Seriously, okay. Alright, she's looking for something that she wants, so I have to remove her. I'm sorry, kitten. Urgh. A little Black Panther, huh? You're a good girl. Good girl. She is always around. Let's look at the metallics. I think I want to stick with the metallics. Ooh, how about that color? Did I just try that color? I don't think I did. No, I don't want anything too bright. I don't want it to be... Yep, this is me just trying to figure out what I want to do. Because this is what happens. So I'm going to use it very lightly on these because I don't want to get rid of the color. Oh, yep, see. Not a fan of that, but that's okay. We'll make it work. That's the thing with crafting, is you can make anything work. So we're not going to use that color again. It'll probably give it a nice oldish looking color. Like I said, this is going to bleed through to the other side too, so you'll be able to see it on the other side. Not the glittery parts, but the other parts. So let's try this one. Is that the one I just tried? I don't even know anymore. That's like a goldy color. Yep, not liking that either. Well, let's finish this up. At least let's move some of this down in here. You want to get all up in the business of the area. So yeah, I'll give it a little goldish tinge. Why not? My thought is when it gets off, it's going to look like one of those mosaic walls with all the pretty tiles on it. That's my thoughts. Don't come for me if it doesn't look like that, because I don't know. But that is kind of my thoughts. So I don't mind if it's not, you know, I mean, this dirty look is kind of giving it kind of, actually that's not that bad. What color is this one? This is Colonial. Well, do we want to try Colonial? Let's see. Sure, why not? There we go. Look at that. I'm not a fan of that one either. Well. I really hope this turns out the way I want it to, because it would be horrible if I had to rip out this page because I didn't like it at the end. Yeah. Because that has happened. Not in this book. And this is a great way to fix up any of the, you know, if you see any little circles that you've made and you want to fix those up, this is a great time to do it when you're doing this. So, sorry, again, I'm not really talkative today. I don't know what my problem is. Normally people can't get me to shut up. So all right, I think that's probably about all I'm going to be able to do without totally like just making myself crazy with this. It always looks like kind of weird. It doesn't look that great on here, but once you start peeling it off, it'll look a little bit better. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay. Let's see here. See, easy peel off. That's why I use the washi tape and not like Scotch tape or anything like that, because it will peel off relatively easy off of the paper, especially when you do that little trick. Ooh, that was not good. Oh well. We will deal with that. So that was kind of, actually that doesn't look that bad. I actually kind of like it. Looks kind of cute. No, I don't wash those off. I'm really lazy about that. I'll go run it under some water later, but. Okay, well now I made a line there, which I was gonna stop. Apparently I just didn't. So, okay, now this is gonna be a little crazy. We're gonna try this. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's give it a shot. I'm looking for, that's what I was looking for. I don't know why. I'm thinking like if I draw like a little brick wall here. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. This may or may not work, so again, sorry, I'm changing up what I'm doing here a little bit. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a brick wall, and I'm not going to be able to do it on here because this will be better. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to so then we're going to just draw bricks. Now when you draw the bricks, they usually come about halfway down the other, so it kitty quarters them. If you don't do that, it will look kind of funny. So you want to make sure that that's what you're doing when you do this. And the IT guy just came home. He's talking to the kitty. Yes. And so let's see, we're just gonna see how this works. It may or may not work. I may just leave it like that. Who knows? I haven't decided yet. I got that line there. I really wasn't planning on doing that. So the thing about crafters or artists is that, yeah, we make mistakes. You might not think people make mistakes, but they do. They just know how to cover it up. And that's the good thing of being able to cover up your mistakes. I cover up all my mistakes, especially the ones I make when I clean stuff or break stuff. That's my husband's. He was standing in the doorway. So. I actually really like that now. Ooh, oh, too bad that wasn't. Too bad the like stuff bled through there. Because then I could tape it down on once. Well, do we really want to just tape it down, or just want to glue it down? We'll just make this a pretty page. And then on the other side, Nix, what are you doing? Oh, cats. Okay, do that. I don't like now that it's done this. So maybe I'll make a little column there. All right. So folks, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to sit on this. I'm going to think about it for a little bit. I think I might put this down here, and I think I want to make like a little column. I'll probably use maybe some cut paper to make a little column going up there. We'll make a little bit of ivory, and we'll have it dangling down on here. We'll really do this up good. But right now I have to think about how I want to do this. But I'm actually starting to like this idea a lot. So much for leaving this writing space, huh? We'll have to leave it somewhere else. And yeah. All right. So we did not complete a page today. I'm going to think about this a little bit more before I do anything more on it, and we'll go from there. But this turned out pretty good. See, we got our little lace here, got the little gold there peeping through, kind of makes the lace pop a little bit. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.